Welcome. Thanks for joining us for another week of local business marketing tips. And today you can tell a little under the weather. So I'm dressing up a little warmer because local businesses don't take days off. Sick or well, we get through it. And this week, what we're going to do is we've been going over videos, scripting, editing, all that fun stuff. And today, we're going to work on something even a little bit easier and simpler, and it's calendar of events. And this is going to help you organize your marketing and know what to post, when to post, and keep it all organized and together. It's a little basic, but it's so helpful and useful. Let's check it out. Take a little deep dive, and this is so simple yet so helpful in regards to how busy your life gets, not knowing what to post, when to post it, coming up with material. All of this tiny little calendar will help you save hours and get into a little rhythm. So we always try to create a theme for each month. I just broke down December. Our big calendar will have all the months, so you can see all the weeks and all the months kind of broken out. It's much bigger. I've narrowed this down to make it a little easier. So at the end of the year, I would try to do giving back, ending strong, a charity, a positive theme. Each month has kind of a feel to it, a theme that goes with it. So that way, when you're finding content, it makes it a little bit easier for yourself. So we just basically break it down a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Here's the social media platforms that we use. Actually, I'm using TikTok. I didn't put it on there. And some of the ones we're not currently using. So we did a podcast, which will fire back up actually next year. I didn't do Pinterest and Twitter, but I have them on there just kind of to keep it all together and to see everything all at one time to see if it's something we do want to do someday. So I just keep it all together. And then we go through and we pick what we want to be posting on those days. Like Monday, we do our gift card giveaway. We do it every Monday. We do it on Facebook. And so I know what I'm doing. I know that's the theme. I know that's the topic. Easy. Good. Next one, local business posts. You're getting the idea. Some of the skills and some of the things we do with our business, the mailer, like we know what's happening each day and what has to be put out, right? So once you sit down and figure out what you want to do, then you have a really good idea of what kind of content you're looking for. You're not just needle in a haystack trying to figure out what you're doing. You know you have to find something that's a local business post. You know you have to find a reel or make a reel that has to do with our NRG local networking group. Like you have those themes and you have it all laid out. The other things I always like to have on here are some of the big picture items, right? So I know our events this month with the vendor fair and we have our Christmas party. I know that as I do this content, those are the events that we've got going on, and I need to start, mixing some of that content in there as well. And as well as some of the upcoming events. January is always our gym crawl, so I know that we have to start teasing out some of that information as well. So I have that information at the bottom to remind me of some of the things we do need to keep putting out. And then I also have a bunch of the places that we find our information linked right here. So I have Scoop It and KCM, a bunch of other ones. And if you use other ones, that's great. Put them down there and link them. So that way it's just a quick click of a button and that site opens up and you know what it is you're looking for, a local to do. And I'm pulling up BuzzFeed, I'm opening it up, looking for something like that. I know what to post. Now, you do know, and we went over already, the finding content type stuff. So that was one of our first videos. And I briefly talked about the idea of finding a Hootsuite or like a Loomly, or there's a dozen others that creates the content or that posts the content for you. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. But once you have this little calendar, once you've got it filled out, you start finding the articles, you put them in a Hootsuite or a Loomly, and it'll post it for you. This really, you could sit down in a morning, like a Sunday morning, sipping your coffee, and have the whole week planned out and done. And this just keeps you on track and lets you know what the big picture is and what you're posting and get into a rhythm. And it lets your audience get into that. They like to know what's coming next. They like to have that rhythm and they like the predictability as well. Of course, you're going to slip in a little bit about your business here and there and sneak in the video and do some other stuff, or maybe even plan it out. But you have it here. You know what you have to put out. You know you can add content once this is all planned out and put into your Hootsuite, Loomly type thing information. And this just takes so much more off your plate to have it all organized and ready to go. So if you want a copy of this, feel free to email us. I'll share this exact thing with you, but it's not really hard to replicate either. And I hope that really helps you organize and get one less thing off your plate. See you next week.